Of course, have a wonderful event planned today. I already mentioned the weather, and we're in this beautiful location at Magnuson Park. So we hope as you walk that you're able to enjoy the scenery today and think about your loved ones and what brings you here. We have complimentary, freshly cooked mini donuts and coffee waiting at the other end for you. We're also really grateful to the Washington State Patrol being here today. They have their mobile impaired driving unit. It is a self-contained 36-foot revamped motorhome that was turned into a mobile DUI processing center. We are really glad you're here. As you've heard the numbers today, we have raised thousands of dollars to help victims and survivors. And that money, again, it stays right here in our community. It's not going to other chapters. It's here in our community, helping to save lives.
And I want to just say, I get a little emotional about how overwhelmed I am with the amazing turnout we had today. We've really come a long way. I'm walking today in honor of my sister Stacy. She was caring, thoughtful, strong, and exactly what this world needed more of. She had just completed her master's degree and she had nothing but a bright future ahead of her, but that was all changed in an instant. One selfish, 100% preventable act changed our lives forever. On July 19, 2012, Stacy was heading out to get school supplies for the upcoming year when an SUV struck her just a few feet from her front door. I went home that night and told my boys, who were 3 and 6 at the time, that Auntie Stacy was never coming home. I fight because this cause means the world to me, and I fight because no other family should feel the pain that I feel today. I believe there's no such thing as an accident when it comes to driving under the influence. I've made it my mission to make a change for Stacy.
I grew up in Kentucky, and I had a tragedy at my high school shortly before graduation. 3 boys were involved in an impaired driving crash, and one of them died. And a friend of mine who had been involved with MADD there told me about it, and I came back to Washington, and I was like, well, surely they have that here in Washington, but they didn't. I called my friend back in Kentucky, and she said, I think God's trying to tell you something. My husband, who is the head of Davis Law Group, wants to support the walk this year by making a donation of $10,000. Wow.
Statistics show that 2 out of 3 people will be impacted by a drunk driver in their lifetime. So we know that drunk driving is everyone's problem. And the remarkable thing about it is that we all have the power to stop it. Through awareness-generating events like this, educational programming, inspiring smarter decision-making, stronger ignition, interlock legislation, and advanced vehicle technology, MADD can see a future of no more new victims of drunk driving. And on that day, all of you will be able to hold your loved ones close and say that you were a part of it. You were a part of ending drunk driving.